Precariously balanced in there. Another haircut video. I thought at one time I should make these videos so every once in a while when you get a haircut you could check in. And this would be like a periodic video. But then again, I end up just cutting my hair off when I'm in a hurry. And I don't have time or I didn't think about it or something. So that's a couple, but look how my beard is shaped funny. This is I used to like my beard. I had a good beard. Oh, my beard was so comfortable, nice, it fit me. And I was grinding so much that I had to cut it off. So this area right here would be shorter. So I have to have this area short or I can't breathe. Now, this sad. That's it's not that different than a callus on your hand, though. A mark of some sort. If you have to. But it's like default, right? To me, this is having a beard is what happens naturally. It's as God intended, right? God wanted me not to have a beard. You really believe that, though? You believe that God cares about facial hair? Some people literally profess to believe that. I don't know if they really do. I don't know. I really can't see or even know what I'm doing, right? I'm not a beard trimmer. I never trim beards. This part here, it is still my beard, I guess. I used to trim it more. It's harder to trim now. I don't know which way to trim it. Maybe I need to put one of those little things on there. I went up to help a friend of mine yesterday building a thing out of old barn beams that he had salvaged from this barn, and they had to tear a barn down, and he took all the wood down, saved it, took care of it. Now let's go all the way up here too while we're at it. He had saved up. He took the barn down in one place, he built it back up in another place, and he had some of the beams weren't that good, they were rotten and old, but he saved them and he was able to cut off like 6-foot sections that he's going to use as, or 9-foot, he's going to use as legs on this pavilion that he's going to put a farmer's market in there. And I generally don't feel very comfortable in the farmer's market. To me, it's people that remember me, and I can't remember who everybody is that well. I haven't talked to them enough, and I don't see them, and I just remember they're that kid from that family that I like, and I can't remember which one they are. I'm old. People don't know, though. When the people look at you, they don't know that you don't remember everybody's name and that you're trying to remember which one was who. Man, just focus on going there and get whatever you want and buy it and just don't think about it. But, I obsess too much about what is everybody, who are they? What are they? Expect. Gotta keep your mouth right. I just read 1984 for the first time this week. Gosh, I'm so old. I've heard of the story. I read about a man. The government was watching him through the webcam on the TV. He had this one place where he could go where they could still hear him. They couldn't see him. And he wrote something like Big Brother sucks, or I don't agree with Big Brother and everything. And it was like taboo. It shocked his heart when he did that. He said, ooh, God, dang, can you believe it? I could die if I think this thought. I've already done it. The truth is in front of me. I've written down what I know. And it's illegal to know this. It's illegal to think this. The penalty is death. Harsh penalty. But there's just something about the human animal that they just feel so good. They say, I don't care. Kill me, but I tell the truth. Sometimes in history you have a special person like that. That is the kind of person that blows your mind. I've known some people in real life like that, but Frederick Douglass, Jesus, Eddie Silva, my hero. Copernicus. I can imagine what it feels like to be them, right? But probably we all think that our brand of niche variance is more important than it is. It's like all those people at the farmer's market there, just thinking, where do I see? I have to check this chores off before I'm finished, and then I'm going to be able to do this other thing I'm into. And oh, there's that guy. Looks familiar. Like everybody. Probably everybody looks familiar. They feel like they know everybody. And it's a nice place. I'm making it nicer. I like building stuff. Tomorrow, I may be gone, right? I may tell a truth that shouldn't be ever told and be removed from the history books. But that thing I built will still be there. That can tell that story. Hey, there's that thing that guy built. Who? What was his name? I don't know. You made me think again about what it means to love another person, even though you are embroiled in your own things. We're all living out our own little stories, telling them to ourselves, saying, yeah, here's that part. This is my destiny. Come along. But it doesn't help. Just because I picture you as that guy that was rags to riches and I was the pathway that led you there, doesn't mean that is what you picture yourself or ever will be, or I should try to, right? Or you never know, right? That's why you need to try not to, I feel like I need to try not to control anybody else. Accept them for where they are in life and help that I give them come with good boundaries, with few expectations on my side of anything at all. If you can give help that doesn't include expectations, there is a possibility they can help and possibility no. And accept that. That's the thing I have a hard time with. As soon as I help, I think, now, listen. I got you here. I did this for you. I'm the smart one. It's like idiocracy. The only people that are still willing to help losers and fuck-ups is people that don't have a lot to lose, I think. Whenever I realize that I have a lot to lose, a big responsibility to maintain that I have stewardship over, then that Diablo says, don't help nobody. Protect your nest egg. Who needs a nest egg less than me, right? I have no need of a nest egg. But I have huge, heavy furniture and a big house and a big truck and people that depend on me. But whether I do or not, when I'm gone, the scary thing is that somehow having everything, being so wealthy and comfortable, it would keep me from ever wanting to say the earth-shattering things that I think. I'm fearful. So fearful that it's no life to live, right? It's no life to live. No way to live your life thinking we all have that instinct, though. If the group does not accept me, I'll be banished and die. And it doesn't matter to me. It matters to me a lot, the people that do love me and accept me. But it doesn't change that reality. That touchy situation I feel myself in. Because whenever I think about who are you as a person, as an individual, about myself, my mind fizzles out in a way. It goes, you go in so far, and then there's the component parts. And each part is like a wave, right? Every part of me is a process that's comes from an earlier time. It's going through the natural progression. We all are, right? When you're young, you're caught in it. You just feel like you are that character that you're playing. And then you get older and you realize that all these characters live inside of you, right? All the ones that you've met, and you are just one of them. We are all part of different threads of different stories are all touching each one of us. And it's like a wave. So reactions following from the past, right? We all have different little eddies that our waves gurgle over into on the stream of life. There's little corners that we find ourselves in. Some of us bubbled in over from this direction, some over from this direction, some came up from birth and we were right there. All of our stories mixed together. Rarely do, and sometimes we don't realize that we do have that big story inside of us. Because it doesn't happen to be in this one little eddy. Any other people that traveled that path to get there with these other people that had traveled this other path, and it all happened to be that you're at the crossroads of someone that understands a niche story particularly well and has a voice to be able to tell it. And has the friends and connections to be able to tell that. Maybe you A lot of people live that niche better than that one storyteller person. They might be the worst pirate on the ship, right? The weakest pirate on the ship. But if he writes the story, he can touch the whole universe with his story. And it's worthwhile. If you are in one of those situations, to be the one, right? You have to realize that you're the one. You're the one like Neo. I don't know if I did a good job or not. This looks like shit, probably. What? Kind of like shearing a sheep or any other animal.